What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. Spread lines with our guy, Hold the Mayo. Dev, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's happening? How we doing?
The Rizzler. That's what's up. The Saints are back, Dev.
Yeah, Rizzi, bro. I mean, you could see the difference. He's already done better just putting the right players on the field. I mean, he's just a better coach. He's a better head coach.
Do I want to jump? Okay, I'm going to jump way ahead of the conversation here. Way ahead. Something that we did discuss and that a lot of people have been discussing. Is there a world where you would be cool? And a lot of this depends on what happens. But right now, today, how you feel in your heart, is there a world where you would be cool with the Saints giving Riz a shot?
Yeah, if he could pull off that winning streak that we all thinking about, yeah. Hell yeah. He got to pull off that winning streak, though. It just is what it is. I know.
So what's the bar here? Like, what do you think the bar is for him getting that shot?
You got 2 out the way. You need to win 5 more.
Okay.
Straight up.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Atlanta lost to Denver. You're 2 games behind. I mean, this is crazy, right? This is crazy.
So you got to go 5-2 down the stretch, you're saying, right?
I think losing 2 is.
Oh wait, no, sorry, no. There's 6 games left. So you got to go 5-1. You got to go 5-1 down the stretch. Okay. High bar.
Yeah, and dude, it's crazy. Just 2 weeks ago on this show, we all were in collective agreement that this is over with, dude. This is dead, and here we are. This is so Saints, bro. This is so Saints.
Well, and now you have an opportunity because the Falcons and the Bucks, they've struggled, and the Panthers kind of being who they are, that's what gives you kind of hope, and that's what kind of changes the math on what we were talking about, because at that time you had the Bucks losing close games to really good teams, and then you had the Falcons actually thriving, and now that they've kind of come back to earth and you've kind of changed obviously your culture in your locker room, like the teams that were ahead of you, they've kind of done their part, you've done your part, and now it's a conversation again.
Yeah, and it's just crazy how important it was to win that Falcons game. And because if you don't win that Falcons game, we're not sitting there even discussing this. And they won it, then they beat the Browns, and I know it's the Browns, but, I mean, they still beat them 35-14. We're looking at just a more motivated football team. So, yeah, I gotta be in the optimistic wagon here. So if Rizzi can win 5 more games, hopefully in a row, I'd say he's probably the next head coach.
So look, we're getting at it. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Like I said, we'll get there when we get there. But it does feel good.
But you did ask.
No. I know. I know. I'm saying we. I said we. I didn't say you. I said we. But it's a sign of how good it feels. And look, for whatever reason, Dennis Allen made an art form of losing. Rizzi's now 2 for 2 in terms of making an art form of finishing. Dev, when you look at yesterday's game, what would you say was your favorite aspect of the win?
I mean, it's got to be Taysom Hill. This dude does everything. You know what I'm saying? This guy runs, he throws, he catches, he returns, he Ubers. He'll change AC filters if you need him changed. I mean, this dude's like a walking Home Depot, bro. He could just bulldoze your house if you needed bulldozed. Taysom Hill is, dude, I got to be honest. Is this guy like Hall of Fame maybe at one point? I don't know. I mean, dude, hey, respect given, but they putting Devin Hester in there. How could you not consider Taysom Hill?
Okay. Whoa. Hold on. Speaking of getting out, this I will say you.
And why my cousin catches
you
straight
are
like
out
that?
over your skis. Look, man, I love Taysom. Maybe we can talk about Saints Hall of Fame, flirt with something like that. NFL Hall of Fame? Nah, dude. There ain't enough. It hadn't been long enough. It's good now, but it took a long time to get here.
Now, if he'd have been utilized like he probably should have throughout his career,
if this was the whole career, yes, I agree. But we're a little too late to the party here. But it doesn't matter because it is kicking ass right now. And what I love, Dev, is that he had the crucial mistakes and you still stuck with him and he rewarded you for it.
Yeah, remember they asked Rizzi during halftime, hey, did y'all think y'all using Taysom too much? And he was like, no, dude, we got to keep using him.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, you figure a 75-yard touchdown, like, just to, like, say see you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, we didn't need to score that touchdown. Taysom Hill 75 yards streaking down the field.
I know he was almost like, y'all gonna let me do this? If y'all gonna let me do this, I'm gonna finish this thing.
Oh yeah, you saw him looking around.
Yeah,
He's like, huh?
should I fall down? Like, what are y'all doing?
Hell yeah, dude.
And then look, great game, but let's just call it what it is, man. Great game by Derek Carr. Probably his second best game of the year behind the Cowgirls game. It was a fun game to watch, to be honest. Jameis Winston, it's like the perfect scenario for if Jameis Winston came back to the Dome. You know, he threw for 400 yards.
Yeah.
He looked good, but we also smashed the Browns.
Yeah. No, I loved James's pregame. I mean, my man is just so full of joy out there on the football field.
No matter what. He says words that don't make sense
just joy
together,
in the
but
Lord.
it's all joyful.
Joy in the Lord. That's all my man Jameis needs, man. Joy of the Lord in football. And what was it? He was asked about, like, he was like, I fear no man, but God. I can't remember what
Fear
verse.
no man, but the Lord is with us.
Yeah. The Lord is my shepherd. I mean, he's just, I love Jameis. But I'm also glad, again, like we said, man, I know technically from a pure, like, what is best for the future, you wanted to lose that game, but I don't want to lose to the Browns. I got pride. I got nuts. You know?
We out of that. 2 wins, you don't.
For now.
You don't need to be. I mean, the NFC South ain't good enough for us to be like, oh yeah, let's tank. You know, I never supported that, but you know, I also think that Rizzi is just better at putting people on the field. It's like little things that he's better at than the previous coach. You know, putting Cam Jordan on the field. Look at the play difference.
Yeah.
How much he's playing now compared to how much he was playing under Dennis Allen. I mean, the moves like putting Dante Pettis on the roster before the game instead of what's his name that they keep playing, Tipton. You know, that was a big move because Tipton don't make that return, even though they, you know, he stepped out of bounds. He still had a great.
Oh, that return! I forgot about that return. Was insane.
He's got the most returns in college football history for touchdowns.
Oh, really?
Pettis does.
I didn't realize that.
Punt returns.
To damn near stay in bounds was like defying physics on that return.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Rizzi just seems like he knows what's better for the team than obviously, than what the previous coach did.
Sometimes when you have like that undrafted free agent rookie, you try to force it so much and you try to be the smartest guy in the room when at the end of the day, it's the National Football League. You have to make the best decisions based off like what's in front of you. And that just felt like, and like, I'm not hating on Tipton wholly. I'm talking about a lot of different players, but like that's what that felt like. Now go get a guy that's been in there, been through the fire, and kind of change the dynamic of what you're doing because what you've tried to do hasn't worked.
Right. So bring Valdez-Scantling in.
Right.
MVS.
I mean, he's got 2 Super Bowls. I mean, this seems like a no-brainer for like any team in the league, right? But somehow he ended up here, and he just looks like he loves being a Saint. I mean, this guy don't miss.
Well, what it is, Dev, something we talked about earlier is for the first time in his career, he's the guy. You have no one else, right? Like, he's never been the guy. He's always been a piece, kind of shuttled off to the side. Here the Saints are like, look, bro, we got the bad news bears out here. We just got some cats off the street. Like, MVS, you come in here, you are immediately the best guy that we got.
Yeah, and like even that play yesterday he made on the 71-yard touchdown, bro, that was like almost a drag route type route, and dude, he just went all the way to the house. It's almost like I couldn't believe it, you know, because you used to seeing Scantling like on the deep ball, whatever. It's like, no, he just don't miss, bro. He's gonna score.
Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the 2 guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.